So if I got her, if we made her a token, an NFT,
Right,
and her subscribers would buy that NFT
right,
for her services.
yeah. And then they would, in exchange, give it back to her. So in a way, it's not like you're getting paid twice, but it's like you're making the money that you would be getting paid worth more.
Okay, so
Makes
how
sense.
so how can we do that? How can we set it up to where her subscribers would buy the NFT token and give it back to us,
You
or
just
give it back
pick
to her?
pick pick a chain that you're going to use. I definitely recommend Algorand.
Right.
Um, Create the NFT and just direct the traffic there.
I know I know a company that did such a thing.
What's that?
I know somebody who did that.
There you go. And so she knows somebody that did that. But
So,
listen,
so how that, like
well, um, yeah, just basically kind of what how I explain it. You
right,
just got to pick a chain, create the token, NFT, whatever it is,
right,
and then it's just like it's just the same as saying, hey, send this money to this cash out.
right.
It's the same thing except send this money to this cash out. Hey, go to this platform and buy this ASA number. Right? So it's just you're directing the flow to a different place and using a different
Right.
form of transfer. Basically all it is. One that you got more control of. One that I can literally create at the drop of a dime and then fund and then distribute across the world instantly. Pretty cool. Man, before we get the whole NFT class started and everything, uh, had the most amazing night last night with some of the most amazing people ever. These guys are like awesome. They were all like ex-professional athletes. Dude played for the Steelers and other like it's crazy. We ended up just kind of hanging out with these guys. It was kind of like on a business thing originally, but they ended up just taking me and Ricky and into the house, kicking it, and we was chilling, just really just hanging out. What it felt like. Every one of them had some kind of a youth program, some kind of a scholarship, uh, some kind of a nonprofit, some kind of something that was given back to the community. It was amazing. Then we went to like the buddy's restaurant who he also was, was a sports guy and then just decided to open up a restaurant and honestly did an amazing job too.
Yeah, it was
It
delicious.
was absolutely delicious. I don't even eat meat and I was eating that fish because it was good. I ain't gonna lie. And the banana pudding, oh my God, homemade by the mother. His mother made the homemade pudding himself. It was so good. Anyway, that was pretty cool. Right now, I guess we can get started on the NFT class. Had to get that out. I got a lot of stuff on my mind. I really got a lot of stuff going. Yeah, we got a lot going on right now. It's about to be game time. No, it already is game time. It's been game time for a minute. We did talk about some things about Costa Rica too. I'll get with you later on that, JoJo. Actually, yeah, you'll love that.
All right then. Can we get started on this? So I
Yes,
don't, I
man.
don't want to take all day.
Do you think I'm done?
All right then. Are we recording? So we can be on YouTube or we just going live? All right. Peace be upon y'all. My name is Georgia, also known as the Master of Manifestations and Gizmo. Folks, the on the platform you were on. We're here for another social, oh, not social too. We're here for another NFT Tuesday class where we teach you and show you what we are doing with NFTs and maybe help you do something with your NFTs, or you may even learn something about NFTs that you can use later. Today we're going to be using NFTs in order to mint, distribute, and show our book off. So I have a book called She Be the Sewing Dog. I'm also in the process of putting out and publishing a second book called She Be the Sewing Dog, The Seeds of Leadership. You can find these books on YouTube. So with @ she be says so. That's she be says SOW so. And it should come up to the Tales of Sheba. And what we're doing here is finding ways that we can decentralize our books, because I also have it running on Amazon. And if you have Amazon Kindle, you'll be able to read She Be the Sewing Dog for free. If not, it's $5.55. It's just purchase it. I'm also about to run a hard copy availability book. So not a hard copy. Did I say hard? Yeah. I'm in a paperback, y'all. I'm about to run the paperback version on Amazon, and then I'll run the hard copy. You just gotta bear with me while I get the PDFs and stuff around for that. But for right now, we're gonna be running the paperback in a little bit, so that you'll be able to have it. But the best part is, look, when we finish minting the NFT today, you'll be able to download the ebook. See, from Amazon Kindle, you can't download it, you can only read it. But from NFT perspective, you'll be able to mint it and download it. So let's get into how that works. So if I can screen share, we'll be all right. I wanted to talk about something we were just talking about a second ago before everything gets going about the book. This is one of my platforms that I mint Ethereum NFTs on. As you can see, it says earn YouTube advertisement revenue, the collection that provides users with the opportunity to support Web3 education, video content, and earn while doing it. This is a platform called Moment, and they gave us the starting price was $10, right? There's 266 available units, and there's 1,000 total. The payout is quarterly, and it starts at $10. Why am I showing y'all this? Because earlier we was having a conversation about how do you get your subscribers and stuff. Well, this was one way that they had found out how to do such. Basically, they minted a whole bunch of NFTs. They minted 1,000 of them. Each token allocates 1% of the share of the Moment revenues YouTube service. Each token holds an access to private Discord channel. That's true, you know. I have mine, and I have been getting my revenue quarterly. As you can see, the tokenization is happening right there. See all the people, they got their Moment YouTube Pass. Some people are reselling theirs. Notice we bought it for $10. People are reselling theirs, $420. Look how many, yeah, $100. They're selling their passes. You have the option to make an offer. These are on sale, right? The activity right now, let's see if that load up. As you can see, I have mine. I've also been getting my airdrops for the Haga hotels. This is how I've been doing, they call it solar power. I'm giving solar power to the Haga Hotel. Also, the Safe House solar installations is the main thing. We get a revenue off that. We get a revenue off the hotel. This is actually a school, the GBV. So I'm getting that as well. As you can see here, the Dallas High School is one as well. I've been purchasing NFTs to bring solar power. But what I'm looking for right now is to show y'all, see, because it's been a while that I purchased this particular, there it is. See, it says airdrop. The airdrop earning advertisement revenue, received payment of 29 cents. We received less than a penny on this one because I guess their revenue was low. But as you can see, it was June, July, and I think they used this one to re-up it. It was reestablishing the airdrops because it's quarterly. Remember we read that. But anyway, it's a way for you to do that. So that's also something I thought was interesting. Another way for people to generate income, go to your YouTube and be able to fund people out for being part of your channel. It's almost exactly like the segments that we hold when you have an NFT segment. And for those who are familiar with it, when you have an NFT segment, you're able to mint. See, this is one of our segment holders, wealthwave.algo. When you are a segment holder, you're able to mint segments, which are URLs to your wallets on Algorand Network. And you're able to distribute to the people within your segment holding network. Now that you allocated that, look, I got 4 months before I got to redo mine. I've been here for about a year with my segments. See how they each have different months? That allows you to know when your subscription is over. This also gives the segment starter or the parent the opportunity to receive increase again in revenue for their segment. So think of it as a subscription. This is your subscription link. These are your subscribers, and they have limits. We also have the ability to increase our limits. So if I was to go to mine, it should be like update your segments for 1 more year, 6 months, whatever, and I can update my subscription myself. It's the same thing they're doing here, but this is on the Ethereum network. This is on the Algorand network. All right, so now back to what we were doing earlier. Now, see if we can get to it. I am on that one. Oh man, I gotta take this off. Y'all know how your screen changes when it's hitting the sun. I gotta find a way to take that off because the sun's shining and it's going blank and all that. Anyway, this is my fucking stuff. What should be a sheepy, the song dog. One of these, please. All right, so this is my token on my NFT token on the Ethereum network for Shiba the Sewing Dog book. As you can see, the starting price is $11. Well, if you do it on Amazon, it's $5.55, but no, it's just an ebook. But if you came here, you'd be able to download it. couple people are selling it 15, 15, 15. This person's selling theirs for 11, 11. Oh, not for sale. These are the ones that's for sale. These people not selling theirs. All right. But as you can see, the agreement is there. You're not able to distribute this book for any other type of purpose other than for you to read it. You're not, once you download it, you can't print it out and be like, hey, hey, you need to pay me for it and making your own book type here. You're not doing that here. This is a book that you download for yourself. So this is on the Ethereum network, but today we're gonna do it on the Algorand network. So we're gonna go to our trusty network, which is the Algo Gem. This time we are not going to, yeah, we're on the right one. We're on fucking crypto. Notice that this one is also on, I believe this one is the moment. Yeah, the master manifestation. There we go. So we're gonna go to creation. We're gonna mention NFT. Now notice that this one just has image or GIFs, videos, and audio, right? Well, our problem here today is that we want to make it downloadable. So I want to be able to attach a video and a thumbnail, right? So I believe I had sent the video to myself. If not, I should do that right now. Any questions while I'm looking up this video? Since there's no questions, to get the other phone to get the video. Um, but, so now we have, this is our thing. We have our video, it's uploading right now, and we have our thumbnail. In this instance, it'd be this. So I kind of want to crop that off. So we're gonna go here. Okay, and no, wrong one. I just want to crop the image. It's not even. I would like to just crop it. If that's cool with y'all. Edit. And then when it don't let you do it, you just do it the regular way. Do it the regular way. You go to it and then you just boom. I'm gonna keep a recent one. It's here. And there we go with that. And now we have our video. I'm just showing y'all this as we go along. We're not gonna mint this one today, but we will be minting. Oh, anyway, while we're waiting on it to mint, we're gonna be doing the thing is because on the algo gems, we're only able to mint images and gifs, videos, and audio, right? So there we go. All right. Now that we have the video, let's set the video. Save, download it, copy. This here is it. Open. And now our video is linked up. So we're gonna go pick, let's go. We're gonna go unlock our prayer wallet. Please upload a picture. We did. Sometimes I be worried about that. Try it again. Last time it made us mint like 60 of them. Let's try it again. Do the videos, select. It was like we went to download, did the copy. That's why I did the last stuff. This is uploading. While it's uploading, we're gonna just let that screen do its thing. We're gonna come here because the reason we're coming here is because remember I said we can't download from here, right? But what I can do is I'm going to make a site. And in this is my website's hosting center. And I'm able to do whatever I want to do with it. And so from here, I want to go and add the banner. Right? I don't want to add no words. I think it's fine the way it is. And then do this to the bottom. All right, so now we have that, right? We go here, replace this one, update. We have these pictures here. I want to just add them to the slide. Go back and check out Algorithm. Algorithm still doing something. It is trying to figure out the video. The video is pretty long, so don't just wait that out. While we're waiting, we're gonna do this. The first book. That one is centered. Put the full book. Color is black. All right. Boom, that's the first book. The second book. This one. So now you can understand what I'm doing right now. I'm creating a web page directly for the download of these books. All right. So with this one, it's gonna be She the Sewing Dog. And then this one is what? She the Sewing Dog. And then we got the Seeds of Leadership, right? So we're gonna do this one, gonna be 48. With the title here, we're gonna change it down to less than 48, 36. I'm trying to see if I can just make that one line. Change to this one. Right. Now we're gonna change this button to say download. And with this button here. And now we're gonna click the button and notice that I get all these extraordinary pop-ups. File for download. See how it goes directly to it. Then I would add the file. All right. Uploading the files to actually be from my Dropbox. And we don't have to connect all that right now. So I already know it's gonna take me a lot of logins and whatnot. But anyway, y'all get the gist. Same thing with this one. And then we're gonna have a third book, but because we don't have a third book, we're gonna take that one out. So we're gonna got two books. So we're gonna take this URL code, see where it says, and go to the edit the SEO stuff. And then I'm actually gonna take this URL out. It's too long. Judy. The reason I know this gonna be the link because when I go to my YouTube channel, I had already knew I was gonna make a page, and I only named it Sheedy. So we're gonna go back to it, and it's called Sheedy. So we got that going. And what is this called? It Tales of Sheedy, the sewing guide. And then we're gonna have our description. Here is the word Sheedy. Beauty, and no, don't go NLT, access, and downloads. Also, other one, GB, and send to. Okay, so we've done that. As far as images go, the one I want is this one. There we go. Keywords. Watch this. Now, I want to password activate because I don't want everybody to be able to do it. So I'm gonna give it a temporary password right now. Right. So now this is password locked. Why is it password locked? Because now, what we do with it? Don't tell me we killed it. Did we kill it? We did. It was waiting on that. I must have closed that. Dang, I can't believe that. I can't believe that happened. But because here, like I said, you won't be able to download it. So what we're gonna do is once this goes to the next screen, inside the description, we're gonna put it to where when they receive the NFT, they'll be able to get the password and access this page. Now, I kind of actually want to, I feel like today for this specific one, I want to do, I don't want to do algo gym. Only because I feel like there's some other way I gotta do this. Because now that I'm saying it out loud, it's gonna automatically it's gonna give them the password, and anybody who sees it is going to be able to go to the website. So we gonna go to Win Tools, and we're gonna see about Minton over there. Not the right one. I think it's like, I think I might be able to only do it from the pair wallet. That's why I spelled it. So Simple Mint from Win Tools is the same as Algo Gems. You connect your wallet, total supply. Please call back external URL. That's it. So you got an external URL option, a description option. So I'll be able to number of rarities is we don't need that, we don't need no extras, we don't need no minting. Okay, so what we will do is change this to be not the unit name, but yeah, we could do it that way. Whatever the ID is, because we will be able to get an ID like we do in Algo Gym. See how you have the ID number? That's the ID number. We're gonna use when we finish mentioning it on when to. We're gonna use that as the password. So the name for this one would be would be CD book two. This would be, I don't know, we just put a random number for right now. Total supply, 555 decimals. We don't need. What is decimals? What is this? Anybody watching can tell me. We got would be this down. Then it would be optional. Yeah, we're not gonna do none of these. Not gonna do none of these. And then we would hit this and we would mint that. I forgot to link to my wallet. So it would be step one would be mint. We would mint it, and then that would be it. It will then go to, no, this is the algorithm. That would link will then go to this in the description. We would say something like use the text ID as password. For access. And so when they go to the URL, they'll be able to take it, put it in, temporary, not. I'm just showing y'all how to do it. I'm not doing it right now. I want to take my time and make sure I have exactly what I want to make. Paste, hit save. That would be the password. And then they would come here and be able to download. To be honest with you, see what they got here. File download. I would actually not do it that way. And I would actually list this as open. Now that I'm looking at it at a different light, page, make this page open accessible. No private key. All right, and then what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to do a different, we're going to create a new page. And this one would be blank page. C for leadership. I would do that. And then we're gonna go to this page here, and then we would make this particular page. We would make this one password. And why? Because CDL, they would say it that way. Because now This particular one is when we do it that way. That way, it says edit design, then see if it is good. No, don't do that. Don't don't do it that way. Only because see how it does that? We're gonna make an extra row. Add a row column, add a widget, add an image. Add a button. The image is this one. And the design, which is the color. Now we have this one. We don't want it that big though. Then we're gonna hit another button. Right there. This button says download. Gonna go with the sign. Do it this way. This way. This way. This height. This color. This background. This. Yeah, do that. So let's do that. Then we do the button check. Close. 32. You can even do a different font. Ugly. 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 Whatever. That's fine. Download. That's all we need to do for this. It doesn't need to do anything else. It's that simple. They come, they see the book may be too big. Come and see the book, it say download. Boom. All right, so what did we learn? We learned that after we mint this NFT, it's gonna have the email, the URL, the picture, the description telling them what to do. When they get to it, it's gonna send them where here. They don't even need the access ID for this. It's gonna send them to the page. It's gonna send them to the page that will have all the books listed. When they click download, it's gonna send them to this one where they can then download directly the book. Boom. That's it. That's all they gotta do. Now, if you think about this for your own self, you'll be able to say, if I had some shoes, do the same thing. For me, it's easier for me to do it this way than to do it any other way, because this gives me free range to add information on the back end. Yet it says you can change the image and the data. That's cool, but at the same time, I might not want to keep doing that. I might just want to do it here. I might want to give this link directly to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? It gives me more freedom. It also lets me connect it to my YouTube page. So as you can see, this is, let's see if we can see it, the channel. This is the YouTube channel for the Soulful Tales of Shiva, right? I messed up because I wrote that wrong. That's why I said I didn't want to save none of that, because I want to take my time, make sure everything is correct. So the Soulful Tales of Shiva, Soulful Tales of Shiva, Shiva says so. As you can see, we do posts, schedules, the books, the links, and this gives you access to what? This page without the password. Gives you this page without the password. All right. When you go to the YouTube, you'll say, what's so good about the YouTube? Well, the YouTube is gonna have the videos that I have yet to post, which is what I'm in the process of doing now. And the video is what we were gonna upload earlier, but I decided that that's not what I wanted to do.
Hey there, welcome to our chill hangout, Soulful Tales of Shiva.
And this is what it looked like. The video looked
Hey
like
there,
this.
welcome to our chill hangout, Soulful Tales of Shiva. Today's story is all about leadership and making friends with nature. So grab a seat and let's head on over to the farm. Welcome to the farm, where the sun is always shining and where knowledge blossoms from the warm sunlight. While the chickens clap, the ducks quack, and the goats moo, you'll meet Shibi the dog, who is about to learn how to lead better. But hold on tight. This story will tell you how a dog was able to lead with genuine love in her heart.
On a farm full of clacks, gentle moos and soft bleats, lived Chibi, the dog with 4 busy feet. Her fur was bright rust, her nose sharp and keen. She planted and
But anyway, y'all get the gist. The Soulful Tales of Shiva. Subscribe and like. The book is gonna play. It's got 4 minutes, 37 seconds. And we're gonna put it on the YouTube channel. They'll only be able to access the video here from the YouTube channel, right? They can go here, click the Amazon link. You can purchase the book. All right. Notice that this site is partnered with Reforest, where we're able to plant one tree every time that we come here. Not every, you don't even gotta purchase nothing. Every time you come here, you're able to plant a tree. Just click that button. Because we use the Reforest plugin. See? Anyway. See, it's read free. You have Kindle. 1 click for $5.55. Now, what I want to do later is I want to come through here and I want to see where it says videos, help other people learn the product. I'm going to upload a short video. It will not be the same as this video. It'll be like snippet of maybe like 5 seconds of the video. And I'm gonna put it here on Amazon. I'm gonna put it here on Amazon. And that way people be able to do what they do, blah, 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 and blah. Notice it's in English and Spanish. This is how I'm connecting my books to my Web3 platforms. And as you know, when I make my NFTs, it connects to my NFTs, and I'm able to have consistent flow of NFTs, be able to be sent, transmitted, and so on and so forth. But that's it for today, y'all. That's how you can turn your books into NFTs. Are there any questions that y'all might have as far as how to get the books to do what they're doing so that we can all grow together?
That's pretty awesome.
Hope that made sense. Did the best I could so that y'all can understand in the simplest way and not take too long. But you can apply this strategy to just about anything. So for me today, it's yes, Chris.
There's a whole book platform out there. That's nice.
It's simple. It's very simple.
It really is. Honestly, that's pretty cool. It really is just utilization in every way. So you got a business doing this? Well, here you go. Got a business doing that? Here you go.
You just got to know what you want to link to and know that you can use different NFT platforms. You don't just have to stick to one. Each one does something different. So for this particular one, we use a WinTool. The other ones, which was just audio and video, we was using AlgoGems. But it's all based on what it is you know. And that's why what we do here in the NFT class is teach you the different platforms that you can utilize to get the job done. It all come back to your NFT domains. It all come back to your Parrot wallet. Nothing is lost. Everything stay connected. We'll see y'all next Tuesday for NFT Tuesday here on WealthWave. WealthWave 423, I believe, YouTube page. Check us out also on Facebook, Wave Maker and WealthWave Global. Also follow the Net Environmental Exchange, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We're here on all platforms, to be honest with you.
Just look at that.
And Chris, you got anything you want to add and tell the people before we jump off?
Just be on the lookout for live events coming to help, hopefully every state in the country and possibly overseas too.
All right.
Oh yeah, and we do have a Tartarian World Fair coming, World Trade Show.
All right, then. Other than that, y'all, we'll see y'all next Tuesday. Join the WealthWave School Classroom at school.com/WealthWave for more insight on how you can build wealth beyond just NFTs, but on Web3, DeFi, And even through your credit, your paperwork, your transcript, whatever you need to do to build your business, Wealth Wave is there for you. Peace be upon y'all, so on and so forth. Yo, Chris,
Yep.
what you were saying about the Costa Rica thing?
Oh, I was talking with some, believe it or not, they were all like ex-professional athletes. One was like Steve, but they've all got these, uh, like programs and, scholarships and, their own individual private thing. And so, they can kind of pretty much set up and issue, you know, uh, to anybody, I get, you know what I'm saying? And I was just talking about how like we got onto the subject of like moving out of the damn country, you know, and they was all like, well, I don't know about that. And I told them, I said, I'm thinking about going to take my ass to Costa Rica for real. And we just got to talking about that. And so possibly I have like some guys with some money, and each one of these guys has some form of community, I ain't in this for the money. Like all of them, even though they, got plenty of money from sports and, business, whatever. Every single one of them's got some nonprofit or something that's going to where they're just like, I'm just trying to give some money to some people, help some people out. And so we did start kind of maybe discussing if that would be a thing that we could do like in places like that, maybe underdeveloped places or whatever. Could we offer like private scholarships or things like that to people if they wanted it? Of course, I told them, I did tell them like, well, it's not, they ain't very openly trusting of Americans over there. So, but we do have the advantage of having somebody that's right there that is kind of trusted and known that could make that possible. Make,
Yeah,
so,
I can. Have you connected back with Chris? Chris, I mean not Chris. Josh. Josh was talking about something about getting
yeah,
some.
yeah. I mean, I don't know what that whole thing was with Josh. I'm still trying to figure that out. No hard feelings on my end ever. But yeah, I don't know. That was a weird old little experience during that whole little trip. But no, I haven't really spoken to him since dropped him and hit off in Murfreesboro. Because I had to come back and drop off the rental car and check on the kids and the dog and all that. But yeah, it was like after we had that little test and really, I don't know, got weird after that.
I think it's weird. I'm not, the only reason I say I'm gonna think it's weird because they made a post about doing something, and I noticed that they put everybody tagging it except for
But
welfare.
man, yeah, but mine. I did too. I noticed it too.
I
So you know
noticed
what?
that, but I didn't. I was gonna text, but what about WealthWave? But then my spirit said don't.
Yeah, I invited them both to the meeting just now. Neither one of them. Yesterday I was actually going to make it to the golf course and help, with the whole little thing there. Text called both of them on Messenger. Neither one of them answered. Maybe they didn't have service, but they damn sure was posting about it. So we'll let that one go. Neither one of them would give me the address to the event. Kind of sucks for them though, because instead of going to the little golf course, I literally went and hung out with the people that hosted the whole fucking event and went to their homeboy's private restaurant after hours when it was closed down. Personalized interviews with each one of these guys, and now we're pretty much partners. So that's how fucking karma works.
Hmm. It's interesting. I just saw it like I saw it before you even said something, and I questioned it. I was like, ain't y'all all on a road trip right now?
What started it all? They were both passed out in the back seat. Ricky was driving originally, and honestly, it was raining really bad. One of the windshield wipers is broke on the little rental car. So we had one windshield wiper, raining bad as hell, back country roads up and down the mountain. And like I was talking to Ricky, like, hey man, I'm thinking Ricky been driving too long. That's why he was like swerving and shit. So I made Ricky pull over and I got in the driver's seat because of the same issue. And then immediately when I started driving, I realized, oh shit, it wasn't Ricky. when the cars is coming towards you and the headlights get close enough, the whole road just disappears. It was raining so hard. It was dangerous. It really was fucking dangerous. So I pulled over because obviously, it's not, if it just been me, I'd have kept pushing, but I got a whole car full of people, two of them in the back seat
We
passed out.
still on YouTube.
It's dangerous. It was dangerous condition.
Yeah, we
So I
still.
pulled over. That Josh wakes up out of a dead sleep and just, I guess, from a dead sleep, he already knows everything that's going on. So I'm pulling off the side of the road under dangerous conditions because of that. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Chris,
Yeah,
still on YouTube.
I know, but I ain't talking nothing but the truth.
All right. I
You
just,
know
I
what?
need to know.
Bro, I'm trying to figure it out.
Well,
I'm trying to figure
all I know is that
it out. Ain't telling nothing I won't
we
say.
gotta get it
To
together.
the face. To the face. Straight up.
We
You
gotta
know me,
find
I'm just saying here.
what we can do.
I'm trying to figure it out. Really. I really would like to know. I
We
really
got
would.
just being more harmonious.
I know.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. No hard feelings. I love them both, but I am trying to figure out how pulling off, trying to save your life and with all this.